Hello devotees, welcome to Tirumala Tirupati Info by KHM channel. Today in this video, let's learn about the Tirumala Pavitrodsavam Seva, where devotees can have 4 darshans of Lord Balaji with a single darshan ticket and also stay in TTD accommodation near the temple for 3 continuous days. Before moving into the content, please share this video with your friends, family, neighbors and colleagues, and also subscribe to Tirumala Tirupati Info by KHM channel. Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanams conducts the sacred Shrivari Pavitrodsavam every year during the Telugu month of Shravana on the holy days of Egadasi, Dwadasi and Trayodasi. Pavitrodsavam is a sacred 3-day festival conducted to seek forgiveness from the Lord for any mistakes committed unknowingly during temple rituals throughout the year by priests, temple staff, or devotees visiting the temple. This special seva is performed to remove any doshas or negative effects caused by such mistakes and to restore divine purity, positivity, and auspiciousness to the temple. Due to this spiritual importance, Pavitrodsavam is widely known as the Festival of Purification or Dosha Nivarana Puja. Shrivari Pavitrodsavam Seva is a special annual Arjita Seva conducted only once every year at Tirumala for 3 continuous days. In 2026, this sacred festival is scheduled to take place on August 23rd, 24th and 25th. Before the main festival begins, Ankurarpanam will be performed on the evening of August 22, 2026 at the Vasanta Mandapam located on West Mada Street of Tirumala Temple in the divine presence of Lord Vishwakshena, the Commander-in-Chief of Lord Balaji. During this sacred ritual, 9 varieties of grains will be placed in mud pots, marking the ceremonial beginning of the holy celebrations. The sacred Pavitra garlands used for this seva are carefully prepared with pure cotton, cultivated and maintained by the TTD Garden Department amidst the holy Tulsi gardens. These special garlands are woven using threads of 5 different colors. On the first day of the seva, the Pavitra garlands are placed during the homam and special pujas are performed for them. This sacred ritual is called Pavitra Pradishtai. The second day is observed as Pavitra Samarpanam, during which the sacred garlands are offered to Lord Balaji, Panchaberams, Dvajastambam, Balipidam, Lord Yoganarashima, Shriman Ramanujar, Goddess Vakulamata, Lord Varahaperumal and Lord Bedi Anjaneya. On the morning of the third day, these Pavitra garlands are also distributed to devotees who have booked the Pavitrodsavam Seva tickets. The final day concludes with the Pavitra Purnahudi, which is performed on the evening of the third day and marks the grand completion of the sacred Pavitrodsavam Seva. During all the 3 days of Pavitrodsavam Seva, Homam will be performed daily from 8 am to 9 am. Following this, Snapana Tirumanchanam, also known as Abhishekam, will be conducted for the processional deities Lord Malayappa Swami and his consorts Shri Devi and Bhudevi from 9 am to around 10:50 am. In addition to this, on the evening of the third day, Purnahudi Puja will be performed between 7 pm and 8 pm. After the Purnahudi, Veda Parayanam will take place from 8 pm to 9:30 pm. This is considered one of the most spiritually powerful and peaceful parts of the entire festival, creating a deeply positive and divine atmosphere for devotees. All these rituals and ceremonies will be conducted at the Kalyana Utsav Mandapam located inside the Tirumala temple. On all the 3 days of Pavitrodsavam, devotees will be directly allowed for Lord Balaji Darshan after the completion of Homam and Abhishekam at the Kalyana Utsava Mandapam. Darshan will be permitted up to the Dwarabalakas, Jaya and Vijaya, similar to all darshans and not from a very close distance like VIP break darshan. In total, devotees attending this seva will receive Lord Balaji Darshan 4 times during these 3 days, once each on the mornings of day 1, day 2 and day 3 after the seva, and once again on the evening of the third day after the completion of Purnahuti rituals. For all 3 days, entry to the Kalyana Utsava Mandapam will be provided through the Subhadam entrance located at the beginning of the South Mada Street in Tirumala Temple. With a single Pavitrodsavam Seva ticket, a devotee can participate in the Seva 4 times inside the temple and receive Lord Balaji Darshan 4 times during the 3-day festival. All 4 darshans will be provided through the Subhadam entrance, which is considered the shortest and quickest entry route to Tirumala temple. During the Pavitrotsavam festival from August 23rd to 25th, regular Shribari Arjita Sevas such as Kalyanotsavam, Unjal Seva, Arjita Brahmotsavam and Shashradeepa Alankara Seva will remain cancelled. In addition to this, Shashradeepa Alankara Seva will also not be conducted on August 22nd due to the Ankurarpanam festival. Pavitrotsavam Seva tickets can be booked only through the TTD website or the official TTD mobile app. These tickets will not be available for offline booking either at Tirupati or Tirumala. TTD generally releases Pavitrotsavam Seva tickets along with other Shribari Arjita Sevas such as Kalyan Utsavam, Unjal Seva, Arjita Brahmotsavam and Shashradeepa Alankara Seva. This year, the tickets are expected to be released most likely on May 21st at 10 am. A total of 750 tickets are released every year for the Shribari Pavitrotsavam Seva. The price of one single ticket is 2500 rupees, which is valid for one person only. If 2 tickets are booked together, the total cost will be 5000 rupees. Using one mobile number login, devotees can book a minimum of 1 ticket and a maximum of 2 tickets. During online booking, only August 23rd will be displayed in green for selection. By selecting this single date, devotees will automatically become eligible to attend the complete 3-day Pavitrotsavam Seva from August 23rd to 25th. This ticket booking process is similar to other Shribari Arjita Sevas such as Kalyanotsavam, Unjal Seva, Arjita Brahmotsavam and Shashradeepa Alankara Seva. One very important booking rule must be carefully noted. If an Aadhaar number, mobile number login or email ID has already been used for booking any Shribari Arjita Seva like Kalyana Utsavam, Unjal Seva, Arjita Brahmotsavam, Shashradeepa Alankara Seva or annual Arjita Seva such as Vasantotsavam, Jyeshtabhishekam and Tepotsavam within the previous 180 days, then those same details cannot be used again for booking Pavitrotsavam Seva tickets. This 180-day restriction is calculated from the darshan date and not from the ticket booking date. The 180-day rule applies even if the devotee did not attend the seva after booking the ticket. This restriction applies to all 3 booking credentials: the mobile number login, email ID and Aadhaar number used during seva ticket booking. The rule will also apply whether the ticket was booked for self, friends or family members using any of these credentials. Children below 12 years of age do not require a ticket for attending the seva and darshan. However, valid ID proof such as the Aadhaar card or school ID must be produced during verification for age proof. For devotees aged 12 and above, seva ticket is compulsory. In previous years, online accommodation booking facility was not provided along with the Pavitrotsavam Seva ticket. Devotees must visit the donor counter in the ARP counter located at the CRO office in Tirumala on the evening of August 22nd at 5 pm along with their Seva ticket to receive accommodation. In some cases, devotees may also be redirected to the offline accommodation booking counter located in the basement of the CRO office, similar to what happened last year. One photocopy of the Seva ticket must be submitted for their official records for providing accommodation, and this copy will not be returned. After Aadhaar and ticket verification, accommodation will be allotted either at Rambagisha Guest House, Varahaswamy Rest House or any other guest house located near the temple for a continuous stay of 3 days. Generally, only rooms with the rent of 100 rupees per day are allotted for Pavitrotsavam devotees. For 3 days, the total room rent becomes 300 rupees. Along with this, a refundable caution deposit of 500 rupees must also be paid. Therefore, the total amount payable for accommodation will be 800 rupees. The caution deposit amount is usually refunded to the devotee's bank account within 3 to 7 working days after vacating the room. TTD generally does not allot rooms for single individuals. As per TTD rules, accommodation is generally allotted only when there are a minimum of 2 persons. Therefore, booking Pavitrodsavam tickets for two devotees is considered a safer option for getting room allotment. Therefore, devotees booking a single Pavitrodsavam ticket should be prepared to arrange accommodation on their own. Now, let us look at the Pavitrodsavam Seva procedure in detail. All the following rules and regulations will apply on all the 3 days of the Sevas. The reporting point for darshan is the Subadam entrance and devotees must report there by 7 am. Dress code rules are implemented very strictly during this Seva. Ladies must wear sari or chudidar with dupatta. Men must wear dhoti. Pants, jeans and kurta pajama are strictly not permitted. After entering the Kalyana Utsav Mandapam, men will be instructed to remove shirts and banians and wear only an uttarayam on the upper body. Devotees are advised to carry 4 photocopies of the Pavitrodsavam Seva ticket while coming to Tirumala. One copy will be required for room allotment, one for darshan entry, one for receiving the Pavitra garland on the third day morning, and one for collecting laddu on the third day evening. Mobile phones, smartwatches, cameras, large luggage, electrical items, and electronic gadgets are strictly not allowed inside the queue and temple premises. These items should either be kept in the room or deposited at the luggage and mobile deposit counter located near the Subadam entrance by showing the Seva ticket. The deposited items can be collected from the same counter after completing darshan. Items such as wallets, handbags, backpacks, room keys, vehicle keys, water bottles, snacks, food items, and small handheld battery operated fans are permitted inside the queue and temple. On the first day of Pavitrodsavam, devotees should report at the Subadam entrance by 7 am. Entry usually starts around 6:45 am. Devotees who wish to get front row seating and watch the Seva closely usually arrive very early. Inside the Kalyana Utsav Mandapam, raised platforms are available on both sides where elderly devotees and those who are unable to sit on the floor can sit comfortably. Since these places get filled very quickly, many devotees report early to secure a place there. Several levels of checking will take place at Subadam during entry, including Aadhaar verification, ticket verification, security screening, and baggage scanning. At one checkpoint, the Seva ticket will be scanned and sealed before devotees are allowed further entry. This sealed ticket must be kept very safely inside a cover or a polythene bag as it serves as the valid entry pass for the remaining 2 days of the Seva as well. If the sealed ticket is lost or damaged, devotees will not be permitted to attend the Seva or darshan on the following days. Devotees who miss or fail to attend the Seva and darshan on the first day will not be allowed to participate on day 2 and day 3 either. After verification, devotees will be made to wait inside the compartments until around 7:45 am. At approximately 7:45 am, the compartments will be opened and another round of security checking will take place. After this, devotees will be allowed inside the temple. By around 8 am, devotees will reach the Kalyana Utsav Mandapam where the Homam will begin. Throughout the rituals, the Utsava Murtis will be seated at the center of the stage. After the Homam, several sacred rituals including Sankalpam and Kalasha Puja will be performed. Following it, Abhishekam will be performed using sandalwood paste, turmeric, tender coconut water, milk, curd, and honey. Thick turmeric paste will then be applied to the feet, chest, crown, and hands of the Utsava Murtis. After this, vermilion tilak will be applied and large tulsi gardens will be adorned to the deities. A final Abhishekam using Kalasha Tirtham will then be performed, followed by Maha Arati. Throughout the rituals, Veda Parayanadas and Archakas will continuously chant Panchashuktams and sacred mantras, creating a deeply spiritual and divine atmosphere inside the Mandapam. The rituals will generally conclude around 10:50 am. After this, devotees will be directly allowed for Lord Balaji darshan. By around 11:40 am, devotees can complete darshan and return to their rooms. In the evening, The Utsava idols will be taken in a grand procession around the Mada streets as per the temple tradition. The same entry procedures at the Subadam entrance and the same rituals conducted inside the temple on the first day will continue in a similar manner on the second day and also during the morning session of the third day. As per the temple tradition, the evening procession of the Utsava idols around the Mada streets will also take place on the second day. On the morning of the third day, after entering the Kalyana Utsava Mandapam, devotees will be asked to submit one photocopy of their ticket to receive the Pavitra garlands. Male devotees will be presented with the Pavitra garland along with an Uttariyam, while female devotees will receive a Pavitra garland and a blouse piece. The morning rituals and Abhishekam on the third day will be conducted in the same manner as on the previous 2 days. After the completion of Abhishekam, TTD officials will invite devotees to participate in the evening Purnahuti rituals, following which devotees will be allowed to have Lord Balaji darshan. Due to the evening Purnahuti rituals, the procession of Utsava idols around the Mada streets will be conducted slightly earlier, usually between 4 pm and 5 pm. Devotees should again report at the Subadam entrance by 5:45 pm on the third day, carrying the same sealed ticket. After completing all verification and security procedures, devotees will reach the Kalyana Utsava Mandapam by around 7 pm. The evening homam will be conducted, followed by the sacred Purnahuti ritual. Vedaparayanam will take place from 8 pm to 9:30 pm in a highly divine, peaceful, and spiritually powerful atmosphere. At around 9:30 pm, devotees will once again receive Lord Balaji darshan and will generally exit the temple by approximately 10 pm. After completing darshan, devotees can proceed to the laddu counter and submit one photocopy of the seva ticket to receive 150 rupees free laddu. Additional laddus can also be purchased separately by paying cash. The regular laddu costs 50 rupees while the large laddu costs 200 rupees. By around 10:30 pm, all rituals and formalities of the seva will be completed and devotees may return to their rooms. With this, the sacred 3-day Shrivari Pavitrotsavam Seva will come to a grand and divine conclusion. The sealed seva ticket may also be required during room vacating formalities. Therefore, devotees are advised to keep the ticket safe until the completion of their stay. Devotees are advised to plan their return journey and book train or bus tickets according to this schedule. Participating in this holy seva and receiving Lord Balaji darshan throughout these 3 blessed days is considered a deeply spiritual and memorable experience. We hope this video has given you a complete and clear understanding of the Shrivari Pavitrotsavam Seva at Tirumala. May Lord Balaji bless you with the blissful darshan and divine grace throughout this sacred journey. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share this video with your friends, family, neighbors and colleagues so they can also benefit from this information. Thank you for watching and we will meet again in another useful and informative video.